Well, let's see if there's anybody around here to hear. Listen, I want to know if you could hear me. I have a new microphone I'm using. I don't know if the microphone is working, so let me know when someone gets on. But what I'm going to tell you about is Google is not good for you if you want to look for other than spending money. Google, don't forget, is a place to spend money. Everybody there wants to get money from you. So if you're looking for free money and help from government grants and government benefits, see, that's not, they don't charge you for those benefits in government. So that's why Google makes no money on this. So that's why you have to stay away from Google. Google will only show you things that they're making money from. That means the people are getting money from you in order to pay to Google. And so it's the worst place to look when you're trying to look for government grants. So you don't want to go to Google because everybody there will be somebody who wants to get your money. Government grants are people that give you money. These are nonprofit organizations and government offices that are there to give you money. So they don't they don't pay Google. And so when you go to Google, and I see the people with guns over there. I'm down on the mall, and we have the National Guard, but now the National Guard have guns. I'm not sure if they're National Guard or not, but they got mean-looking guns with them. Yeah, maybe I could flip this around. Where's your flipper? Flipper. Okay. You can't see them in the weeds there. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, we have these guys around town. They're mostly just picking up garbage on the mall. They have nothing to do except scare people, I guess. The first couple of days they didn't have guns, and now they have these guns. Yeah, so that's a little intimidating. And you know, at this time of year, this mall would be jam-packed with people. Well, now with these guys around, who wants to come here? And because, particularly if you're worried about your status as a citizen or not, I'll just put you up in a van and send you off to some country, who the hell knows where. But that's another issue. What you have to do is learn how to take advantage of the government benefits you have. Everybody living in America has benefits, and they run up to an average of $18,000 every year for each individual. Okay? The rich people know this, and that's how I learned about it, was helping rich people get their benefits. I said, gee, why doesn't everybody know? Because the benefits are not advertised, the government doesn't have advertising money, and the problem is Google. See, if people want to find out something, they go to Google. So if you put in government grants in Google, you get like 200 million websites. You'll never find the grants that you really need. So Google is a death trap for trying to find government money, because everything there is somebody who wants to get money from you. Google stays alive if they get money from you to pay to buy something from their advertisers, okay? So the government doesn't pay Google to advertise their program. So if you got to pay to win, it's pay to play, or whatever that is. You know what I mean? So that's why you can't find what you're eligible for by going to Google. You're just going to run into people that want to get money from you, or they're scams or whatever. I got a grant to fix up my house, and they made my house worse. Even finished work now going mold and roof leaks. Okay, well, you have to complain. I don't know who did it from you, but if you have trouble with something like that, with any kind of government program, you have to complain. So I guess if you got the grant, so it was free money, you had to pay back, but they did a lousy job and they have to do more. You call your elected official, okay? You have to call your elected official. They're the only people that have, let me take a look. Now they're the guys in more full view now. Yeah. So you call your elected official, and then they will investigate. I mean, you can't hire a lawyer. That costs money. And the elected officials could do more than lawyers can for any of these problems. And if one elected official doesn't help you, you call another elected official. So that's very important to do that. And how do you find elected officials? You could call 211 and ask for your congressman and senator. Congressman and senator. You call them up and complain about that. okay? And that's how you find programs too. You have to talk to people. You can't just say you're going to find a website that will help you. No, they won't, because the websites, you don't know enough, I don't know enough to know if a program is eligible, if you're eligible or not. You have to talk to people involved with those programs to see if you're eligible. And if you're not, then you ask those people where else to go, because they'll know about other people, okay? And that's important to know. So they're the people that can help you. They can help you more than I can. So if you want to get a rent grant, let's say now, okay, you go to findhelp.org. Or actually, how about a housing repair? You go to findhelp.org. See, that's a .org. The people that give money are .org or .gov. They're the people that give money. The .coms are the people that want money from you. Okay, so they're covering the people there. There they are. They want money from you. So you go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then you put in home repair. Okay, when you do that, what's going to happen is you'll see, at least in my zip code, there's 150 organizations that give out money for home repair. 150, okay? So that's, if you go to Google, you're going to find 200 programs, 200 million programs, and none of them, there's only 150 real ones, and you'll never find them among 250. So you can't do that at all. You'll just get upset and leave without anything or get scammed. And so you don't want to do that. But when you find the 150 real programs, you start calling. You don't look for an application to fill out. No, you look to call people to talk to about getting a grant for your house. That's the only way it's going to work for you. If you're looking for exactly what you need, and if you're eligible for, you can't determine that by looking at that list of 150 organizations. You have to talk to the people within those organizations to learn about the system, to learn about their program, and if you're not eligible for their program, that's okay. They're still valuable. They could help you, they could help point you to organizations that you are more likely to be eligible for. That's the only way you're going to learn. You're going to learn from surfing the internet and all that. You learn by calling people who know this, who are experts in this. They help people with home repair grants every minute of their life. That's what their job is. So they know of other things. Not only do they know about their program, but they know other programs. Let's make Black Lives Matter in Chicago. Wow, yeah, we're happening that again. Nice glasses. Thank you. Deport this guy. Me? Yeah. I remember you from the night. Yeah, did well then. As soon as the clerk says you have to waive your rights to a speedy trial. That's right. White is the right. I was your picture on you. Hey, I saw your picture on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. I'm still alive. Yeah, 83 years old. Like your borders with ice. I remember him too. Anybody need problems, help? How do you get? There's money out there that you're not picking up. There's money out there for you to do to improve your life. That's what frustrates me so much. And the rich people are using the hell of it. Elon Musk gets $8 million every day from government money to improve his life. Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you going getting like $40,000 to get paid to learn how to get a $100,000 a year career? There's programs that do that. They pay you while you're getting knowledge to make a lot of money, not paying a college. Yeah. And then you don't even have a job. No, these are jobs because we need trained people like no other time before in our country. So they have to give you money to live on while they train you for the program. And these are programs without a degree, or even if you have a degree, you could still do that. We need electricians like nobody's business. We need people who work in the new kind of factories, but you have to have the training and you have to get the skill, and they'll train you to get the skill. Healthcare needs so many people. You could even now get degrees and nursing degrees for free. It's all out there, but you have to do the work, and that's the problem. If you go, people only know Google, and they'll go to Google, and they won't get anything. So if you don't want to join Let's Go Help, because Let's Go Help is $20 a month, and we help with all this stuff, and it's unlimited one-on-one help. We also have workshops every day of live video workshops. You can get your answers live from people. We have 15,000 members that are all there just to help each other, get the money and help they need to improve their lives. You want to improve their life? You want to improve your home? You want to improve your family? There are programs that do this. This is what a community does. This is what people do for each other. They help each other. And that's what we do in America. We have 40% of everybody in America is helping other people in America. But they don't advertise. You don't know they're there, and you think everything is Google and everything costs money. That's stupid. That's not stupid. That's natural, because people do that. People think that because they don't take the time to learn this other stuff. The rich people do, because they could pay people like me. I should charge them tens of thousands of dollars because I was making billionaires out of millionaires. I mean, they use all this stuff. Everybody does, and they tell you that you're bad if you do. That's absolutely crazy. If someone in your house couldn't afford food, wouldn't you give them money for food? That's what this is. You want to get rid of the fire department? Yeah, those suckers come out and don't charge you any money. The fire department comes out and puts their house on fire and never ask for your credit card, right? Google always going to ask for your credit card. So that's why you can't do that. But it's not only the fire department. So it's 40% of our country are people and organizations that give out free money and help for you to solve problems. 40%. 60% is Google, okay? 40% is people that give you free money and help. Now that's what you have to start learning to use. If you don't want to give me $20, I understand. I need business grant bad. Okay, Tiffany, well, just don't complain and don't go to Google. Go to findhelp.org, put in business, and you'll find 40 at least nonprofit organizations that help businesses survive. That's all they do. They get money to do that. They're paid by the government and nonprofit organizations to help you stay in business. That's all they do. But they don't advertise. You don't know, and you think it's some magic. There's no goddamn magic. There's you just making a phone call. If you're afraid to make a phone call, you got to get over that, because that's the only way you're going to get help. Nobody in the government or nonprofit is going to come and knock on your door and tell them we have money for you. No, they're not. You got to find them, and they're there. We spend, listen, 40% of our economy is spent on giving you money and help. Okay, 40%. So you have to use it, and they won't find you. You have to find them. So that's very important that you do that. And a place, if you're not a member of Let's Go Help, you go to findhelp.org, and that's a good place to start. Now, if you remember Let's Go Help, we have 15,000 members that help each other find these programs, help you apply everything you need. Every day we have 4 or 5 hours of workshops that you could ask live questions and get all your questions answered about what are the best grants for you, where do I apply, how do I apply, all this stuff. And that's important for you to know. I need a business grant. Okay, people like this make the world go around. Oh, nice. I watch your infomercials. Yeah, they don't work anymore. This is cheaper. I used to sell books for $40, $50, $60, $100. Now it's $20. And I'll give you could live with me for all month and get one-on-one help. This is for black people. No, it's not. No, it's for everybody. You're shitting me if you think it's only for black people. Some are specially for a low income or black. Yeah, there's certain. Some are especially for veterans, or there's some groups. But no, there's more for non-groups, more for everybody. It's more for you want to do stuff no matter who the hell you are. Yeah. I need help paying property tax. Okay, go to findhelp.org, put in property tax, and you'll see organizations that help you. But first call your tax collector, your property tax collector in your state, and ask them for programs. They all have programs to help you pay those taxes. So see what programs you're available for. And if you're not available for them and you can't find any for property tax, go to Find Help, put in emergency financial assistance, and you'll find 200 or 300 programs just for emergency financial assistance. Now that to me, you see the guys up there now? There they are, yeah. Emergency financial assistance. So that's how you get help. And you call. You just don't look for one that means for you. You don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell. Nobody can tell you which one is for you until you call somebody. And it's okay if you call the wrong one. And if you don't know who to call, just call anyone and say, okay, can you help me? And then they say no, then you say, where else can I go that may be able to help me if you can't? See, that's all public information. If you're an alcoholic, it's a certified disability. I'm a disability lockout. Oh, cool. Nobody is free. Yes, they are. No, we pay for our taxes. You're paying for it. But if you don't have any money, they're pay for you. You don't even have to pay taxes. You just have to live here. Thank you, Matthew. You have helped so many people. Oh, I hope so. Thank you. We are slaves mentally. Yes. And also in businesses too. The worker is not getting anywhere in this country. The average wage has increased like 2% a year for the last 50 years. If you're rich, it's all going to the top 10%. So you have to learn how to be rich. And the way you do that, the only ways I know, unless we got to change some laws so people pay their employees better, because it's all going to Wall Street, or there's 3 ways to get rich in America. To me, you get a fancy degree, education. I mean, lawyers and doctors, they make $1 million a year. Or you start a business. And anybody can make $1 million a year without a degree or anything. It's starting a business and learning that system. And there's a lot of free help for you to do that. I mean, that's the easiest way for anybody else to make $1 million, and not be a slave and working for peanuts. And there's people that will help you sit down, help you think through that, how to do it, what you need to do, and help you fail through the process. And if you go to findhelp.org, that's a good place to start, because you make an appointment with the, you search your zip code and then put in business, and then you look for mentors in your city, make an appointment with them about it. His heart about it is to stop any sort. My heart? Hope not. Both my parents died of heart, so I worry about it. Offer you cash for your property. Would that help? What? I don't know what that means. I can't offer anything. No, I don't want to sell anything. Why do you all talk about us? We don't talk about you. I don't know what that is. Funded by billionaires to pay 1% taxes, if anything, right? No, it's all going to that. I mean, right now, the new tax law is taking away $1 trillion from low-income people and their health care and giving an extra $1 trillion to millionaires. Yeah, it's crazy. Are you good at poker? No, I don't like it. What's the topic about? Continuing education. It's about using, there's actually programs to forgiving child support. If you owe child support, every company, a state has programs that help you forgive your child support. Some of them up to 90%. Senior living is on the way to pick up now. Child support, I'm dead. Thank you, President Trump. Yeah, Trump saved America, man. Well, he's trying to save some of it, I guess. I help him paying my master. I need help. Costs a lot. There's no financial aid for. Yes, there is, Lisa. It's just not where you're looking. There's a lots of ways to do that, and I'm sure it depends on what it is. You have to start looking. What to do. A good place to go is your careeronestop.org. Careeronestop.org. I mean, there's so many nonprofit organizations that do that. It's going to take work on your part. And another way to do it is the government's always hiring people so they could pay for you to finish the master, to finish your degree if you work for them. Lesko will tell you where to go to hell in a handbag. Oh, that's nice. I like to play my tickets, my baby brother, feed my mom. So I should stop. So I should stop till he is born. I don't know. I like to play and tickle my baby. I don't know what you're talking about. He loves to tell you where to go. Yes, I do. Divided States of America. Yes. The only doctor and business owners can make $1 million. No. Your dry cleaner probably makes $1 million. I mean, small businesses are millionaire. That's the millionaire next door. the more small businesses that are making millions. The people who throw around all that money and show you they're millionaires, probably not. It's the guy who owns a restaurant, a little consulting business. They're millionaires. But, I'm a lesbian. Yes, I drink after a rough day at school. I'm male. Anybody have a real problem? What's that not the point with billionaires use with charity contributions? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you want to. You need help finding money and help for something? I can show you that. You want to complain about politics and everything? That's something else. You look like Jimmy Savile. Yeah, is that the guy in Britain who was a pervert or something? Let's go. I have an important question. What do you think about the importance of faith in your career or business? Well, I think people call faith a whole bunch of different things. Yeah, morals are right, and you don't have to have faith to have morals. Give us advice. Well, you have to use your phone. You're not going to get anything in this life unless you get on the phone and do the research. If you want to do Google, fine. Then you'll need money. You need money to use Google to solve your problems. If you don't have money, then you don't go to Google, because there's too many people that will solve your problems for free, but you can't find them in Google. They're nonprofit organizations and government offices, and that's where you really have to go. A real charity is done by, that's true. What is a super easy business for passive income? The an easy business is because you like doing it. If you want to make money to something, that's one thing. But anything you want to do because it's easy, even if you do find out about it, it's going to go away because you don't care about it. You just want to make the money. Things don't happen that way. That's being a hooker. You just want to do it for the sex, and there's no love. And growth is having your heart and soul into something, not just doing it for the money. I mean, sometimes you have to do it for the money to pay the bills, so sure you do that. Where are the sugar mamas? I need older women. Where do we find the people to help us get the rich? That's right. People to start, let's gohelp.com. That's what I do. It's $20 a month for unlimited one-on-one help. Okay, and I can do it for unlimited one-on-one help because there's 15,000 people that help each other. Okay, if you don't want to spend $20, you go to findhelp.org. Put in the question put in your zip code, then the question that you need help on, paying your rent or getting a job or anything, and start calling people there. Don't just look for what you want. You don't know what you want because you don't know what's there. You call the people up. Help with car repairs in Illinois. Do the same thing. You go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code in Illinois, put in car, and you'll find maybe 30, 40, 50 organizations that give free cars and car repairs. Okay, what you have to do is start calling those people, no matter who they are, because even if they can't help you, they'll help you find somebody that can help you, because they're going to know more about everybody else in the business that does that than you, me, or anybody else around. Keep saying nonprofit, but some of them pay the direct. Oh yeah, people make $1 million a year running nonprofits. Absolutely. I can sell one your sales. Sell. I don't know what you think. Not addressing the point then. I don't know your point. My throat is scratchy and my ears tingle when I say the hairy. Give your life best advice. I think my best advice right now is your heart's smarter than your brain. Listen to Matthew, he knows what he's talking about. I had charity. Your hair routine. You look more stylish. Yeah. No, I always thought there was a clown that was in the Apple Circus that had hair like this stand up. I said, oh, that's sort of cool. Thank God I have hair at my age. That's what's important. But you have to do some work. The good things don't come to you by accident. They come to you by doing something. That's why they're not going to come to you. Particularly good stuff, the free stuff will never come to you by itself. You have to dig it out. Where do you go for high school together? Did we go? I grew up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Kingston. Yeah. Do you have a ball hair too? Don't know what that means. I'm 30 and have less hair than you have. Who are you wearing? I design this stuff, and I mean, you can have anything made. You just have some artists. You go on Fiverr and get an artist. Hey, give me something that looks sort of like this. They do it. I send it out to like Printville or some of these people that, you know, for $40 you got something that's unique. Nobody, you won't see it again. The Joker. Don't donate if you want to help get stuck in, or give direct to the family. Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's what I do a lot. Well, it looks like everybody solved every problem. That's great. And you have a boring life, I think, if you don't have a problem you want to solve. Life is about doing something, not doing nothing. You're doing great things, and your style is on point. My style is just me having fun. And what I like is that it makes people smile, so I can make people happy just by wearing what I like wearing. That's great. Took me a while to get here. Do you have a ball here? I don't know what that means. What in the name of Lord are you? You know the score. Love you, dude. Thanks, Kim. Any help for those of us with Parent Plus loans? Yes. What I would do, first of all, I would go to studentaid.gov, because these things are changing all the time. Studentaid.gov. And wait on hold to talk to somebody. And you want to talk to somebody about the status, okay? Because they're changing all the time. With this guy in the White House too, he changes. Then go to Google, go to findhelp.org and put in student loans, okay? And you'll probably find local organizations, because the state usually has an office, help you. You got to get help, and don't get help from people who contact you. They're selling you money. Anybody who texts you or emails you, they're going to get money from you. You don't want that. You want to talk to a .gov or a .org to know your options, because the options are always, the only good options are from a nonprofit organizations or government offices. So you want to know what your options are. That, okay? You heard of Chris Christopherson? Well, I'm pissed off. Love your work and all you do. Thank you. Maybe we can end you here. Happy Labor Day. Oh, that's right, Labor Day coming up. Look at yourself. Why did you have the most recent poo smell like? Boy, a lot of intelligent people have a lot of important things to do in life. You should be out there helping yourself to improve your own life or improve somebody else's life. I think that's what we're all here to do. Grow our own self, and so that's why you should be putting energy into yourself. You could be taking free courses, you could be taking free skill sets, you could become a cybersecurity expert for nothing. Take courses for free. They'll train you for free, because we need so many people. You can now train, you want to be an electrician, they'll pay you $40,000, $50,000 a year to train to be an electrician to make $100,000 a year. There's stuff like this all over. Be a teacher. Now there's apprenticeships for you to be a teacher. You want to be in healthcare. Well, they'll pay you to train to be in the healthcare field. There's a lot of things you could do to get paid to do, and then have a career. I had to juggle a job during the loss of my mother. It wouldn't made the bankers. If you have problem with any banks and loans and stuff like that, you make an appointment with a free financial counselor. You could go to hud.gov/counseling, hud.gov/counseling, okay? Make an appointment. I got to get off my ass to do some of this. That's right. There's so many fun things to do in life. And when you stop doing things, then you get in that spiral of doing nothing. And then that feels shitty, so you feel shitty again. And you'll eat cookies or something like that. That's what I do, is ice cream. Riddle me this. They're loud and obnoxious. They like music that rhymes. They're who are, I don't know. Yes, improve yourself. I need money for education and business. Yes, I am 2 months behind in rent. Okay, Lorraine, the first thing you have to do is get help. Don't just look for a place to fill out an application. You get someone to talk to. Go to findhelp.org, findhelp.org, and put in financial counseling. Make an appointment and get counseling done with that. They do this all the time. So you don't, yeah, you can't guess and read the internet. Everything on the internet is somebody trying to sell you something, man. You have to stay away from that. I'm the cycle of nothingness, experimenting with ice cream making. Well, my son makes great ice cream. I had an ice cream social in our lobby of our apartment building just the other day. It was great fun. It really, yeah, ice cream made me fat. And for 80 years now, well, maybe after about 15 years, so maybe that's 65 years I've been fighting the bulge my whole life. It's a little job I have to do. But that's, I'm Zachary Gaba. How are we doing today? I hope you're doing. Clown P1ST? Is that like PT? Where's your boyfriend? Happy Saturday, everyone. Be nice. Yes. Leads you to where? Just take your money. Take you for your help. Pissed. Oh, in the rain, yes. Internet leads, you know. Right. No, I mean, the stuff in Google, I mean, you got to stay out of that. There's just, you can't tell. And anybody who contacts you or whatever, no, you stay away. Go to the, because Find Help is a good place to start. You'll find people there that solve all kinds of programs for free. Even if they can't help you because they don't have money for you for some reason, you call them anyway and ask them where else to go. That's how to use it. That's how you do research. I need help getting a car, okay?
5 minutes.
There is help. And if you go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and you put in car, and you'll find 20, 30, 40, 50 organizations that help you repair cars or buy a car. Okay, you're not going to find it in Google.
Claypool, $100 tab.
Thank you again. I appreciate it. Thank you, Lorraine. Oh yeah, look. Did we talk before, Lorraine?
36 minutes away.
Where are you from, sir? Wilkesboro, Pennsylvania. Good place to be from. Lorraine Toro. Are you a blast from the past, Lorraine? Yes, indeed. Leads you to know.
Bourbon State. We know. That's the craziest fancy state.
Are you the redder? No. I need help to fix my house. Okay, Maria, if you go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code. I mean, in my zip code, there's 150 organizations that help me fix my house in just one zip code. And you go to Google, and you'll find 200 million websites of people who just want to pay you, want to get money from you. You know, so that's stupid. You just don't know the other thing, and all you know is Google. That's why, to me, Google is helping you stay poor. That's a good thing. Google helping you stay poor. Kiss my mom, Yuki. I don't know what that means. It's through. You look like hero.
That's Clyde's gallery.
And, James Gunn, 90. Peter Gunn in the 50s, I remember. Not James Gunn. I'm old enough to remember the 50s. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're getting a little off track here. Nobody needs help. Wishing people need. Oh, Lorraine, you're in Chicago. Good. Remember, get on the phone. Everybody, make at least one phone call to a nonprofit organization or a government office and ask for help. And if they can't help you, ask where else can you go for help. Okay. Make a call and say you'll make 5 calls today and see what happens. You'll probably get one that may be worthwhile. That's the name of the game. It's like looking for a job. So don't expect a miracle that you're going to make one phone call and get $1 million in the mail. No. Only in Google does that happen. And it doesn't, but they say it does. I salute your energy at this site. Oh man, that's what gives me energy doing this. Google is a tool you need to know, absolutely. And actually AI is better because you could go there and find only people that give you money. So that's why Google is not long for the world. What's another good website for credit card debt relief? Nothing on Google. Go to findhelp.org. Put in your zip code and put in debt relief. Find nonprofit organizations that only do that. Okay, and call. That's what Charity said. That's how you imagine how many boyfriends she calls just by getting them, by just calling them. Yeah, it's amazing. Loved your commercial back in the day. Yes, back in the day. You're the one that really enjoying the life, sir, without worrying about age and numbers. Yeah, no, well, I think you have to worry about things in life that's bigger than you to stay sane, because life is so shitty. If you start worrying about only the things that affect you, man, we all get beat up. So you got to get above that. Loved your commercial, yeah. Okay. Let's go find, maybe we find some, the Army or who they have got. National Guard folks. I'll tell you if I can answer some more phone calls. My best wishes and humble, thank you. From India. Oh, I had a wonderful time in Lucknow. Yeah, working some people there was fun. Looks fun. Yeah, well, this is down the mall. This is at the Lincoln Memorial and the World War II Memorial over here. See, maybe you'll see what I see instead. Lady in the middle of the road there, I don't know what she's doing. So anybody have a question? Come someday to India. Yes, they gave me the clothes you wear there too. I have a set in the closet. It's a holiday weekend here too. This is not nice sunny. Yes, it is really nice. Perfect day. Thank you, thank you, Melissa. Anybody need help with anything, or you just want to watch the scenery of people? I don't think they know I'm filming them because now, I used to run 6 miles a day, did that for about 40 years, but now when I get old, the bones and muscles can take it, but my mind can't. I can't think fast enough if I run or jog. And I trip and fall and do old man tricks, yeah. Is there any agencies that will help home repairs like roofs? Yes. Twice, I guess you weren't here earlier. Yeah, home repair, the best place to start is findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then put in home repair. And you'll find 50 to 100 people that give grants to home repair. You have to start calling them all to see which one is right for you. You won't be able to tell which is right for you. So the only way to do that is get on the phone and start calling them. You have to call. Call. If you want to get anything at all, you have to call. That's how this stuff works. See, Google is different because they want to get your money. These people want to give you money, so they don't make it easy for you. You have to do the work. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. I paid for Let's Go Help. I never received email to create it. Well, you should have right after you gave us the money. There should have been something there. If you have trouble with it, go to Let's Go Support, Lesko Support, SUPPORT.com. Yeah, don't wait. There's TikTok, hickory dickory dock. It's a lot of TikTok. See, the sun's right in my eyes. I can't see the words. Somebody write, what do you need? I paid for, okay, that's it. The any agency help me home repair? Yes, okay, home repairs. Help is out there. You have to do the effort. It takes effort on your part. It's not going to happen by itself. So get that out there and do something. Start making phone calls. That's the only way you're going to learn what's out there. And you'll make a lot of calls that won't be worthwhile. But you have to do that in order to get it. And you have nothing better to do than that, because that gives you hope that something will happen if you keep doing it. Nothing will happen if you do nothing. That's the only thing I know for sure. I can't be sure that you'll get anything, but I know you'll get nothing if you don't try. And that's true with everything in life. So you have to keep trying. If you don't, then to me, it's not a real good life. Oh, all the military now are up at the the restroom. Yeah, but there's a few. There's only half a dozen here now. And I seen a couple of days ago there were usually little packs of them all over. I don't know. This president's nuts. But there's so few people here for this time of year, man. See if, I don't know if you can see them over here. See, they're all by the men's room. Why aren't there any women? Oh, they're moving out. Yeah, they got the big guns. Can we still purchase your books? No. What I have now is a community called letsgohelp.org. I need to find a class on AI. Yes, you can. They're all free all over. Where you can do that too is you can get training for AI to get help. And you can do that by careeronestop.org. So if you go to hi guys, careeronestop.org. Hi. Well, nobody seems to have questions. Hi. Hold the camera. Yeah, I'm walking. It's sort of hard to do. So I think I'm going to just walk on by. I'll talk to you again soon, guys. Thank you for putting up with me.